Lowry returns for the Raptors, and he has an amazing game, but the Raptors fall short, and the big reason why is this one guy. Raptors lose 108 to 116 to the Miami Heat. Yes, it was a back-to-back, so the Raptors really needed to rely on their bench, but the Raptors bench just wasn't good enough. The Heat bench, on the other hand, dominated. Iguodala, Dragic, and Vincent off the bench just destroyed the Raptors. All three guys in double digits, and were just scoring from the outside, killing the Raptors from deep, especially Iguodala. The Raptors kind of forced Iguodala to be their shooter that they let wide open, and he just kept killing the Raptors from deep, and especially getting that late rebound with about a minute to go off that jump ball with 0.7 seconds off left on the shot clock. I'm like, this is a great opportunity for the Raptors to get a stop and have a chance to just shorten the deficit and maybe make it a 1 or 2 possession game. But Bam Adebayo tips it perfect to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler catches it in midair, just throws a prayer up, and you know what? It hits the rim, and the Heat are faster and stronger towards the ball, and they get the possession. And that's just how the game went. The Raptors were dominated on the glass. Raptors couldn't get to the free throw line enough. Raptors, even though they shot the 3 ball well, the Heat did a great job of keeping up with them. And last but not least, the one important guy that I just thought didn't bring it tonight, Pascal Siakam. Now, he played 24 minutes. He had 5 points, 1 of 6 from the field. Now, you could ask why you didn't want to play Pascal Siakam to Nick Nurse. He's your all-star. He's one of the best guys that you have on the court. He's a playmaker. He's a scorer. But for some reason, he just didn't have it in him tonight. Just didn't look aggressive. Just looked complacent. Was settling for 3-point shots. Too much on the perimeter. Don't know what he was thinking. There was this one play where Jimmy Butler dives on the floor, kicks it to Bam. Bam is like maybe 2-3 steps away from the rim. He dribbles on Pascal Siakam, does his patented signature spin move, and then dunks it. And I just thought, as soon as he dunked that basketball and did his move, I felt like he just took all the skill and just ripped the heart out of Siakam. Because you know how like in Space Jam, the monsters took the Looney Tunes' powers? That's exactly how I saw it. He just took Siakam's move and just, did a better version of it. And it was smooth. And you know what? Pascal Siakam just couldn't get to the rim, couldn't get to the free throw line, couldn't get any of his offense going. And yes, that might be a result of the Raptors just not finding him in the right spots, but it's also him trying to create and, taking better shots. These one-legged fadeaways are not going to be your patented move that you're going to go to. You've got to get a better move in the post. And your spin move, everybody knows you're going to do a spin move. And he was out of control multiple times. Even on the fast breaks, he didn't need to jump up in the air and toss a pass. He could have just tossed a pass without jumping up in the air and avoided the charge. But you know what? Nick Nurse didn't play him that many minutes in the second half for a reason. I just think his head wasn't in the game and his heart wasn't in the game. And it was tough to watch, as the Raptors really could have used him tonight, especially since the Heat were switching up everything. Now, the Raptors and the Heat went down to the wire, but Jimmy Buckets was clutch, to say the least. 27, 8, and 10 for him tonight. And I think he had at least 12 or 14 points in that fourth quarter. I think he got 14 points after a couple free throws, but he was clutch. He made all the big shots, all the big plays. The pull-up 3 in front of Norman Powell was huge. And then the last assist to Bam Adebayo put the dagger into the game. And you know what? The Raptors just didn't have enough offensive firepower from their big men. From Siakam, Baines, and Chris Boucher, you pretty much didn't get over 25 points. And that's just shameless. The Raptors got to do a better job of just scoring inside. Kyle Lowry came back. He had 12 points in the first quarter, 5 points to start off the second half to get the Raptors inspired and motivated. And you know what? He was trying to will this team to the win. Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet are MVPs tonight, the co-MVPs, combined for 48 points, 15 assists. They was just killing it tonight. And, you know what? They can only do so much at their size, and the rebounding was an issue tonight. But if I had to give you the 4 reasons why the Raptors lost this game, first off, poor rebounding. The Raptors lost the rebounding by 32 to 42. Second, the Raptors' second quarter just not good enough. A 13-point difference, and the Heat were just killing the Raptors by forcing turnovers and just jumping on the fast break and getting easy baskets. Third, the free throw line. The Raptors need to get to the free throw line. With Kyle Lowry back, Kyle Lowry draws a lot of free throws, and Norman Powell needs to get to the line a few bit more. But VanVleet did a great job, especially in that third quarter, of getting to the line. But with Pascal not on the court, we really don't get to the line enough. We need at least 20 free throws in these games. And last but not least, the Heat just, kept up with the Raptors. The Raptors drilled 23s in this game. And with 23s, most likely you're going to win those games. But the Raptors did allow 17 threes. So the Heat kept up, and the Raptors defense just wasn't sharp enough all game long. Just not consistent. If I had to mention one more point, I would have to say the bench. As I told you, Vincent, Iguodala, and Dragic dominated the bench. They had 39 points in total from their bench. The Raptors barely had like 25 points off the bench. And you know what? Baines, Boucher, Terrence Davis, they did their part, chipping here and there. But Stanley Johnson and Patrick McCaw got some extra burn in this game. And both guys did terrible. I think -8 and -11 respectively. And both guys played like 3 to 8 minutes. Like not that many minutes. Just trying to buy time for the starters. And it was just a negative impact. I know Nick Nurse and the staff is trying to get somebody going, trying to get some deeper rotations, because you can't play these starters this many minutes. But Patrick McCaw's really got to learn how to play basketball again. Just tough to watch. It just doesn't feel confident in him dribbling, confident in him attacking the rim, confident in him shooting. I don't know. It's just not the same guy that you see in Golden State prior to that injury. He used to do cuts. He used to shoot the 3 ball. He used to be lanky, deflect balls. None of that. It didn't seem any of that tonight. But you know what? I guess it'll come as the Raptors play more games and he gets a little more, his feet wet, and the Raptors get a little more chemistry with him. But still a work in progress. A tough loss for the Raptors. As the Raptors were keeping up their 5th seed, but allowed the Miami Heat to gain some momentum. And you know what? They're catching up to them. I think Miami was about 2 games out of the 5th seed to start the game, and now it's going to be a one game difference, and the Raptors are falling in the standings. And the Raptors just got to do a better job of just rebounding. I know you're playing small, but got to box out. OG, Siakam, Boucher, got to get on the glass, especially since Baines couldn't play that many minutes against Bam due to his speed. Those guys got to team up and gang rebound. Got to do a better job of that. Let me know what you guys think of tonight's game and who you thought could have done better. Honestly, Siakam, 5 points, 1 of 6. Was kind of embarrassing. Hopefully, he takes this into consideration that his playing time is not guaranteed. He needs to be better. And if he's a leader on this team, he needs to show better effort. Because Kyle Lowry came back and he dropped 24 points. And seemed like he was just trying to will this team to win. He was diving on the floor, trying to fight for loose balls. That's the warrior. That's the pitbull that the Raptors know. And I needed more from Siakam tonight. It was embarrassing to watch. Guys, let me know what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Leave a comment down below on what you guys think. Until next time. Peace.